Christmas with you get you in the holiday spirit? Hey guys, it's Quana back again with another movie review. Hope you guys are doing awesome. So we are getting closer and closer to the Thanksgiving holiday, which means it's time for the Christmas movies to start rolling in. They've already rolled in and I've already watched quite a few, so I will be updating you guys on more and more movies to check out, especially on non-Hallmark stations, since I don't have Hallmark, sorry. But I wanted to review for you guys Christmas with You, which is Netflix's newest as of today, Christmas rom-com starring Aimee Garcia and Freddie Prinze Jr., who I've not seen in something in a while. And it's all about this pop star named Angelina who ends up meeting a fan, and through meeting this fan is awakened to the Christmas spirit and finds potential love with that fan's very dapper father. So what did I think about Christmas with You? Wah, wah, wah. Sorry. It's all Christmas movies follow a formula, right? And typically the formula for Christmas movies that focus on female protagonists are take a female from the big city who seems like she's boss girl in it and send her into a quaint country landscape and have her find love and realize that she needs to slow down and have a family in order to find love. The premise works for the most part, but in this movie, unfortunately, there are just not enough chemistry between the leads. Now, there's only a 3-year age difference between Freddie Prinze Jr. and the lead actress Aimee Garcia. You feel as though those 3 years have expanded to about 10 or 15 years, unfortunately. And I do not mean to be ageist or shame anyone for appearance, but there is a notable appearance discrimination or going on between Freddie Prinze Jr., who looks much older in this film than his age would kind of belie, and Aimee Garcia, who looks much younger. She looks to be someone who is playing an early 30-year-old, and he is playing someone in their 40s. And that age gap just felt so uncomfortable and unbelievable for the film. The way that they looked did not look like they would actually be together. Now, I will say this. I do love the fact that Freddie Prinze Jr. embraces his Latina heritage, and we see him in this role where he's playing a very demonstratively Hispanic man, because I don't remember that being a huge part of his acting identity back in my teenage years when he was a really, really big superstar. So it was really nice to see that. However, it didn't, because maybe there was that disconnect there, and because we've not seen him in those roles as frequently, it just didn't feel quite as authentic. Likewise, like I said, the age gap or the appearance, because again, there's not a literal age gap between the actors. It's 3 years, but between the characters, it felt much, much bigger. Everything happens. The movie is only 90 minutes long. Everything happens in the movie very fast paced, to the point where there's very little build up between an authentic romantic relationship. The inkling of an interest is not even really there. There's so much this movie is trying to handle and trying to do in order to make us understand the world of this pop star, and also the world with this, father of a teenage girl, and to get us to understand all the nuances around it. It just felt really rushed. It felt like someone should have, obviously the budget wasn't there. The budget wasn't there for this movie. Poor Aimee Garcia is wearing the same tights throughout the entire movie. Not the entire movie, even at points where she should now have access to her clothing, she's literally wearing the same tights and just a different top. The budget is an issue. And there were moments that they could have probably cut out the film in order to improve the budget in other areas. I felt like the best version, obviously this is a Netflix quick churning Christmas movie, right? But the best version of this kind of premise is Notting Hill starring Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant. best example of a big famous star falling in love with an everyday guy. And it felt like someone should have studied and maybe watched that movie about 10 more times in order to understand what needs to happen in order to generate the chemistry. And I don't mean just on-screen chemistry. I mean from the writing perspective, what was going to generate the chemistry between these characters. It just wasn't there for me. Now, there is one moment where the film is introducing us to a new Christmas song. And I thought, someone needs to watch some of those YouTube breakdown videos about Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas and understand what makes a good Christmas song a good Christmas song. And then they need to go back to the drawing board. And if they want to do a good Hispanic or Spanish speaking or Spanish infused Christmas song, go listen to Feliz Navidad about 500 times and add some notes from that or some of the riffs from that or some of the essence of that and put it into the song for this movie, because that would have been a big selling point. An example of this is a movie that in hindsight I don't like it as much on rewatch it, but had great music, new music added to the movie, is Purple Hearts, another Netflix movie. The music for that felt fresh and original and something that you could hear on the radio. The music for this, I don't feel like it was something that I would want to listen to on the radio. And so I felt like that could have been something that they could have drummed up a better version of a song so that you could have something that you could be marketing for this movie. Very little marketing around this movie as well. So if you're someone who loves Christmas movies and pretty much from Thanksgiving Eve or Thanksgiving Day until New Year's Day, you are watching Christmas movies, you certainly can add this into your lineup. But if you were choosing between this and a classic, I would not be choosing this over the classic. So if you only have like one movie to watch a day, I wouldn't worry about rushing to watch this one. I'm so sorry to say this. I give this movie a C-. And I'm being nice. I did not like this movie. You guys know I don't say that very often, but let me know in the comments. Maybe there's something that I need to see. Maybe you guys need to plead with me to watch it again and give it another shot. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought about Christmas with You. Have you had an opportunity to watch it? Did you love it? Is there something that I'm missing that I didn't get about the chemistry of the characters? Let me know what you thought. And if you haven't had a chance to watch it, maybe watch Last Holiday with Queen Latifah again. All right, so those are my thoughts about this movie, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles!